Notre Dame in Class A girls competition. Join Bob Garris and Gary Laubach right here on Twin County Television, TV4, your PIAA basketball station.
Have you ever wished you could buy a house but thought you couldn't afford it? Well, now you can. Whether you're a young couple just starting out or a senior citizen looking for affordable quality housing, Tempest Construction Company has the house to fit your budget. Tempest offers various types of quality housing at a price anyone can afford. Choose from 2-bedroom ranchers, twin bi-levels, and 3-bedroom, 2-story houses, all centrally located at one of several Tempest Construction sites. If you've always thought that you couldn't afford a house, think again. Tempest Construction Company has the house for you.
Panther Valley High School in Nesquehoning, PA. It's high school basketball on Sports 4, and we're here for continuing inter-district play. Tonight it's the Notre Dame Crusaders taking on the Halifax Wildcats. And I'm Bob Garris, and Gary Laubach is here. And Gary, an unusual start for us here at courtside, but the crowd is filling in here at Panther Valley High School, and we're going to have a good ball game.
Well, we've worked so hard lately that we're going to decide to do our pregame sitting down tonight, as Bob is very, very tired after the long ride up here. Are we in Lansford or Nesquehoning? I mean, we said Lansford there.
We are midway between.
All right. Bob's in Lansford. I'm in Nesquehoning.
That's right.
Let's take a look at the Halifax starters, Bob, and we'll talk a little bit about those individuals. Their leading scorer is Denise Heading. She's a good outside shooter. She can take the three-point shot. She's 5'7" and a junior. But they're not a physical ball club, and they're not a real strong ball club inside. Notre Dame is a physical ball club and is a strong ball club inside. So if Halifax is going to have problems tonight, it probably will be in rebounding and will probably be in getting shots in the paint area. They do come in, however, as with a 20-8 record. They are the number 1 team out of District 3, and they got here by beating Montgomery 54-48. They do like to play up-tempo pressure defense. They do like to push the ball down the floor if possible. So we could see a running game out of Halifax. It'll be up to Notre Dame to stop that running game, and you oftentimes can do that if you've got strong rebounding inside.
Okay, Gary, they do not have much size, and we know that Notre Dame does, and we'll take a look at Notre Dame's lineup after this message.
Gus's Crossroads Inn, located on beautiful Old Philadelphia Pike in Bethlehem, invites you and your family to try our all-new dinner specials. Treat yourself to some of our mouth-watering seafood specials or our fresh-cut made-to-order steaks. And for those who wish to be different, try us on Wednesdays and experience Greek Night, a tradition at Gus's. You'll sample the finest Greek wines, home-baked breads and pastries, and the best-tasting Greek foods in the Lehigh Valley. That's Gus's Crossroads Inn in Bethlehem.
There's a certain power that comes from being at the center of things, an aura of stability, of success, of access to things that count. At the center of things, you'll find Sunburst Office Plaza, a brilliant statement of your success. Suites from 200 to 11,000 square feet at competitive rates, ultra-modern styled spaces constructed to your specifications, and superb access to highways, to airports, and to clients. The Sunburst Office Plaza. Isn't it time you were at the center of things?
Okay, we're back here at Panther Valley. Had a nice ride up here, and again, geography-wise, most people know where Panther Valley is. You come up through 209, hit Nesquehoning, hang a left, and up the hill, there you are.
Well, I'm glad you were with me.
Halifax is another story, and I got an interesting tip from a guy. He said if you ever get to Halifax, it's near Millersburg, and that's down along the Susquehanna north of Harrisburg. But there's a good hot dog joint there, Gary. That's all I can tell you.
I like tips that would have been absolutely meaningless to me. But let's take a look at the Notre Dame starting lineup, and they are a team that is laden with talent, and they've played very well the last couple of years as they come in 26-4. The Crusaders will start Karen O'Connor. She's a good outside player along with Chris Colton. They will handle the basketball, and they're averaging about 18 points between the two of them. Nicole Liberti is another one who can kind of swing inside, outside, a 5'6" senior averaging only 4 points a ball game, but she plays her role very, very well. And then the scorers, Marlene Witkowski, a 5'10 senior. She needs 4 points tonight to become a 1,000-point scorer at Notre Dame. She would become the 4th 1,000-point scorer for the Crusaders. She averages 17 points a ball game. Lauren Mazza is already a 1,000-point scorer, and as a matter of fact, with her 1,619 points, she is the leading scorer in the history of Notre Dame girls basketball. She averages 22 points a ball game. Bob, this is a good, solid basketball team, and this is a team that a lot of people expect will make it to the state final.
Okay, and we'll find out. We'll have a good ball game for you tonight on Twin County Sports 4. Stay with us. We'll be back with the tap-off after these messages.
There's a dear little plant that grows.
Even as a kid, the Brass Rail was my favorite place to eat. It's nice to know the Brass Rail has the same good home-style cooking and reasonable prices I grew up with. And they've got a wide variety of beverages. We all have our favorite dishes. Our daughter's is the famous Phil's Original Steak Sandwich. And my son, I think he likes the spaghetti as much as I did when my dad used to bring me here.
The Brass Rail has been part of my family for years. Why not make it part of yours?
The Brass Rail with 2 convenient locations.
Attention homeowners, if you need money for any reason at all, the Money Store is the place to go. We're where you are, offering fixed rates, second mortgage loans, as low as today's prime rate of 8.5%. Phone the Money Store toll-free. One-call approval of qualified homeowners. Be sure to ask about the Money Store sponsored MasterCard. No annual fee for the first year. Dial 1-800-221-9000.
Okay, welcome back to Panther Valley High School. Bob Garris and Gary Laubach here. Look at our officials. And we are about ready to go with our ball game.
Phil Downey's on the left, Joe Roach is on the right.
The Notre Dame Lady Crusaders, coached by Miss Marge.
Notre Dame comes in as the number 3 team out of District 11. Although a lot of controversy in their loss in the districts. But they got here by beating Jenkintown 56-34, and this, of course, is the Eastern quarterfinals. First out will be Notre Dame, I believe.
For the Lady Wildcats.
Nope, it'll be the Wildcats of Halifax.
A senior, 5'7", number 25.
25 is Rebecca Odd. She is a 5'7" senior, and she averages 7 points a ball game.
As forward, a junior, 5'7", number 22, Denise.
22 is Denise Headings, a 5'7" junior. Denise is their leading scorer, averaging 17 points a ball game.
At center, a junior, 5'8", number 32.
32 is Mel Bowman. Melanie is a 5'7" junior, averaging 13 points a ball game.
At guard, a sophomore, 5'5", number 20, Tricia.
20 is Tricia Laudenschlager, a 5'4" sophomore, averaging a couple points a game.
And at guard, a freshman.
And number 15 is a 5'3" freshman, Missy Dorman, a 7.5 points per game average. This is a pretty quick ball club, and they will try to play pressure defense all over the place. They will play zone press full court. And they beat Montgomery 54-48 to get here. As we said in the pregame, they're the number 1 team out of District 3.
Gary, you're to be commended with the names. You're getting Dutchified.
I'm a little worried about that, too.
Here come the Crusaderettes.
Number 50 is Nicole Liberta. She's a 5'6" senior, averaging 4 points a ball game. 52 is Marlene Witkowski, a 5'10" senior, averaging 17 points a ball game. She has 996 in her career. Here's Lauren Mazza, 54, a 5'11" senior, averaging 22 a game, has 1,619 points coming in. The playmaker is number 14, Karen O'Connor, a 5-foot senior, averaging 8 points a ball game. And number 30 is Chris Colton, a 5'4" senior. She's averaging 10 points per ball game.
And Marge Grube, the coach there, had a look at, I guess we can call her Marge.
That's her name, huh?
Well, Margaret was on the screen.
Well, we call her Marge.
That's right.
They are 26-4 coming into this particular basketball game.
Gary, you might want to just briefly mention that Minersville controversial call.
Well, the ball was stolen and right around midcourt, and everybody in the gym thought they saw a foul, and everybody saw it but the official, and he claimed he was blocked out and didn't see it, and that ended up costing Notre Dame the basketball game, and who knows, maybe a district title. So they're out to prove something and try to get themselves to Hershey. Here's the tap-off. We're at Panther Valley. Here's our Panther. Here's Bob.
Thanks a lot, Gary Laubach, and we are underway here. And in the goal, the Crusaders of Notre Dame at Green Pond. A shot from the paint. That didn't take long. Field goal. Lauren Mazza adds to her tremendous total of points. It's 2-0, and here's the full court pressure and a turnover immediately.
They put on a little pressure themselves, Notre Dame, and got the ball right away. Mazza foul.
And it goes, and the field goal will count. Lauren has 4 and goes to the line in a hurry.
Foul's going to be called on Dorman. That's her first, the team's first. And we haven't seen teams come out of the box any faster than this, Bob, in district play, as they have really come out sizzling.
And Gary, the Mazza family behind us in the stands, and it is 5-0 Mazza. Well, why 2-shot?
No, she can't get
that
2.
Can't be. The basket was called a good basket, so she will not get 2 shots.
She won't. She wasn't going to argue with him.
And very quickly, the correction was made, and again, the pressure by the Crusaders.
The 1-2-1-1 press, Bob.
And the walking call, another turnover, and that's 3 quick turnovers, and we have 31 seconds going in the game, Gary.
Well, I get the impression Notre Dame's going for the jugular here right away in the first period. They're trying to double-team Mazza now.
And that is saved at center court. And quickly they work it down to the baseline. Corner shot, round and in. Gary, that's a dead rim up there. That baby hit and just stayed there. Witkowski got 2.
One more, and she has her 1,000.
7-0, another steal, and the Wildcats of Halifax High have not gotten across midcourt. And a minute is going by in the ball game. Well, the Halifax student body trying to get a chant going across the way, a chant of defense. Right now, they ought to chant offense. There they are.
Well, it shows that Notre Dame is human, Bob. They actually made a mistake.
But the ball turned over immediately to the gold.
The Halifax steering section might be closer. The cheering section up there is a little rabid.
And a screen, missed shot, rebound up and in. Forget it, Mazza has 7, and it's 9-0 Notre Dame. And in case you haven't heard, for whatever reason, it is St. Patrick's Day. Very quickly now, the first shot. Mrs. Dorman scores for Halifax. It's 9-2.
That's the first time they got the ball across midcourt.
And a little pressure defense, too. And now Mazza on the dribble, gets out of trouble. Roberta looking, Karen O'Connor gets it back. Colton now into the corner, and that shot hits the front of the rim. Good rebound to O'Connor. Good pass inside, missed shot. Mazza rebounds, a foul. Might be on odd. No. We'll get the numbers. It is on 32, and that's Mel Bowman. At the line. Lauren Mazza, 2 shots.
Well, I'll be interested to see if things stay the way they are here, if this cheering section up there stays as rabid. They already find themselves down by 9.
It is 11-2. Long pass to center court and off the knee and picked up again. This time with the ball was O'Connor. Will get it back. Looks at the offense.
They've had the ball 5 times. They've gotten across midcourt once.
In the paint, turnaround jump shot short, and a foul. This time it'll be on Marlene Witkowski, I believe. And
her first, team's first.
And we mentioned at the outset that we thought the Wildcats would have trouble with the inside game.
They're not even having a chance to run anything.
Nothing but yellow, Mazza. Wow. 11. It's 13-2. On the go is Dorman. Back outside. Now they're setting an offense. And that's blocked out of bounds by Witkowski. Off to a fast start, Gary.
Well, if you're a Notre Dame fan, it's an unbelievably fast start. If you're from Halifax, you haven't started.
Well, Janice Headings.
And if you are from Halifax, call us, because we don't know how you're getting our signal.
Yeah. Headings passes off. I thought she'd take a shot. Did not. The ball drops off the rim. Comes out, and here come the Crusaders. Fast breaking, 3-on-1. And controlled in the dribble. Now back to Mazza. Smart move. Quick ball movement. Nicole Liberta in the far corner. Now they go into the paint. Bounce pass down low. Shot.
There it is. He's got 1,000.
Witkowski has 4 points, but that one gives her 1,000, and now the team has 2,000-point-plus scorers. It will be plus on the next goal by Witkowski, and that shot from the corner goes. It is 15-4.
Shot by Odd.
Rebecca Odd gets the second field goal, and a timeout being called by Notre Dame with 4:37 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Craig Scott for Scott Chevrolet. If you want the look and feel of a new car, but don't want to pay new car prices, consider the Scott Alternative. Each year at Scott Chevrolet, we trade thousands of cars from our new car buyers, but we keep less than half. Of those we keep, all are completely reconditioned so that we can offer you the best used car for the lowest possible price. So consider the Scott Alternative on the Lehigh Street Auto Mile.
Okay, we're back here at Panther Valley. The timeout was called across the way. The ball being presented to Marlene Witkowski for 1,000-point scoring. And very quickly, we'll tell you to stop in at Frank Berg at Alton Park Texaco Station for your car's state and emission inspections and all the mechanical needs. Propane gas is available at Frank Kirk at Alton Park Texaco at 3032 Lehigh Street in Allentown. Hey, roses and everything on St. Patrick's Day, 1988. What a memory.
In the last ball game, Bob, Notre Dame was so far ahead that they actually stopped playing defense so they could get Marlene the basketball so she could score 1,000. It didn't happen. She needed 4 coming in here. But I think she was just waiting for us to do it on television.
I think you're probably right. Another first on Twin County Sports 4.
I believe that is going to be a charged timeout, however, against Notre Dame.
I don't think they mind.
If you want to know which player she joins, the first place leading scorer is Lauren Mazza. Second is Donna Gastoni. Third is Monica Williams. And now fourth on the all-time list is Marlene Witkowski. Congratulations.
And along with the presentation, of course, was Marge Grube, the coach, and the athletic director, one Tony Corey. Didn't we see Mike Corey somewhere last night?
Almost every night.
With his charts upon charts.
He does the radio broadcast for KAP.
XKW. Oh, off the glass, and that's Nicole Liberta's first field goal. It's 17-4.
They can do no wrong.
I'll tell you, the trap on Gorman, almost taken away. Headings has it. And a foul is called, a blocking foul. No shot. And the second foul on Witkowski.
Well, she's got to be a little careful. She certainly doesn't want to become so aggressive that she has to sit out of the ball game for a while.
Janice Headings, the big scorer for the Halifax Wildcats, has not had a shot. In fact, Halifax has only had, what, about 4?
They've had 2.
Three shots. 2 made, 1 missed. Another 3-on-2. From the wing, off the glass. Rebound comes down to Laudenschlager. Halifax in the dark uniform. Black, white, and gold trim. Shot from the side. That goes. Second field goal for Missy Dorman, and Halifax now comes back to 17-6.
They're going to their 2-1-2 press.
Here's Heading. Scores. So a little bit of pressure now taking its toll on Notre Dame. And they'll readjust their offense.
They're double teaming Mazza all over the place.
And that ball rebounded and lobbed underneath and off the glass. It's dropped. Forget it. Witkowski.
Nice play, though, Bob, by O'Connor. She just said we grabbed that rebound and dropped it right down to Witkowski.
19-8. Tap, 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 and a drive to the hoop, and that's missed, and a rebound again to Notre Dame. Traveling down the right side, comes to the center with a dribble. Again, they give it to O'Connor. Quick lob underneath, and again, boy, a quick look, 2 in a row, and Witkowski scores. She has 8. 21-8, Gary Laubach.
Well, she and Mazza have 19 of the 21 points.
And a reach-in foul, that's on Mazza. Fouling Missy Dorman, first one on Lauren. And they're going to give her 2 shots.
I can't believe they're giving her 2 shots. I don't know if we had the replay, but she had just rebounded the ball.
That's what I thought. Dorman makes the first. Of course, Missy isn't going to question it. We're going to the line and shoot.
We're going to take another look at it, see if this is on a shot. Well, maybe.
Might have been in the motion. Makes both. 21-10. And now blocking foul is called at center court on Headings. First on Janice.
Team's third. Notre Dame ball out on the side. Bob Ossenbach not pleased with that call. Working the officials over.
2:35 to go and counting here in the first quarter. Long shot. Goodbye. We'll go first for the night. Karen O'Connor. 23-10. Headings gets over center court. Lobs to the corner. Good idea, but it went off of one of the Notre Dame sneakers.
Only Colton has yet to score for Notre Dame in the start as for the starters.
Tried to lay it into Headings, and Witkowski knocked it out of bounds. And you're right, Gary, there's going to be a full house in here by the time we're finished tonight.
You need a full gym just for North Schuylkill fans. And they're here in the second game.
And they will be playing. Daniel Boone from down Burke County Way. The drive. Colton gets on the board.
Well, now they all have scored.
25-10. On the other end, it's Dorman. She'll take it inside, pull up short, 8-foot jump shot, drops in. Good, nice touch. She had 8 points.
Played a good first quarter.
25-12. 1:45 to go in the period. Deep from the corner, Witkowski in and out. Tell you, Gary, that rim does look kind of dead, doesn't it?
It's one of those breakaway rims.
Yeah.
It seems kind of loose, as a matter of fact, but it has been the friend of Notre Dame through most of this quarter.
Yeah, the ball hits there and just kind of rolls over. Laudenslager holds it, gives it to Headings. Dorman back to Headings. Back to Dorman, and a foul on Witkowski, and that's 3 on Marlene Witkowski, and Marlene will sit. In the ball game, number 40 is Monica Hudak for Notre Dame.
Marge is upset with Marlene. She's committed a couple of silly fouls, and that was certainly one of them.
And she has 3, and it's 1:20 and counting here in the first quarter. Headings a 3. Gone! Shades of last night carrying the point game.
In the lineup is Monica Hudak. She is a 5'6" senior, as Bob mentioned.
25-15, and now steal. Here come the Wildcats, clawing and scratching back. Down by 10.
I'd be a little nervous now with Witkowski on the bench, and she probably won't be back in here, Bob, for the next quarter. It could turn things around a little bit.
And the ball batted out in front of the Notre Dame bench by Colton. Crusaders in a 2-3 zone. Long 3. Doesn't go by Headings. Quickly out it comes, and on the go is O'Connor. Pulls up short, is sandwiched, and a foul on Headings, reaching in.
Her second, team's 4th. There'll be no shot.
.34 seconds up there in the clock.
see if they work the ball to Mazza here on an out-of-bounds play.
No, there they go. And Lauren is fouled. I think the one official was going to call a tie-up on the ball, Gary.
Going to call a walk.
Yeah, the inside official called the foul.
He started to make the signal for a walk on the outside, but Joe Roach took precedence as he called a foul. Foul's going to be on 25. Odd.
Lauren Mazza, perfect from the line. Gets another. (27-15). And we had one timeout in the ball game to present a basketball to Witkowski for 1,000 points. Also some roses, and that's been it. Otherwise, it's been up and down. Here's the pass to the side, and Dorman missed the shot. Rebound off the glass. Field goal for Mel Bowman.
Oh, with Witkowski out of there, of course, you missed some scoring, but you also missed some rebounding. And that time they got 2 shots.
Oh, she forgot about the clock, Gary. And Marge Grube is upset again. Okay, 27-17 after the first quarter. We'll be back.
The new generation of pizza happening right now at Mario's Pizza Shop, 436 Tillman Street, Allentown. Experience the taste of the Longo family's real Italian pizza with handmade dough and only the finest in real cheeses. Whether you choose regular, Sicilian, pan, white, yes white, or stuffed, Mario's makes the best pizza. And now Mario's is delivering, so call 433-5400. Mario's Pizza, 436 Tillman Street, Allentown. Also, Longo's Pizza, now open.
And welcome back to basketball on Twin County Sports 4. We are at Panther Valley High School. Tomorrow we'll be back in my hometown, and we'll be there all night, Gary.
We are going to have a triple header, believe it or not, at this time of the year for us to have 3 ball games, and all of them will be Eastern semifinal games, as we'll have Catasauqua against Kennett Square at 9. Central Catholic Manheim, 10:30. Whitehall, Wissahickon, right before the pumpkin turns.
I think we missed an S there, but that's all right. And the staff and management of Twin County Sports 4 would like to wish everyone a very nice St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, and we brought the band in the truck.
Yeah, we did. Okay, we're back to the action here in the second quarter. And that was Julie's trivia misspelling of the night.
She always likes to keep our viewers on their toes.
Yes. Second quarter action. 10-point lead for Notre Dame. Tried to get it to Headings. And a good dribble there, getting out of trouble. Monica Hudak.
Nice job by Monica. She's got a tough role now to fill. She's going to be out there this whole period.
Hudak, Colton, O'Connor, Mazza, and Liberta. Shot from the side, and it's an air ball. Comes down to Headings, and she's on the dribble. Good ball handler. Brings it top of the circle. It's a 3. Off to the side. Now, fast break, and open is O'Connor. Can't get her the ball, so why not? Chris Colton with the score.
Well, nobody stopped Chris, so she figured I'll just go as far as I can go, which was right to the backboard.
29-17. Halifax High School, north of Harrisburg, near Millersburg, along the Susquehanna River. Check the map. There's a bump, and the foul will be on Mazza, and that's number 2 on Lauren. Could the foul situation get to be a problem, Gary Laubach?
Well, I've liked everything I've seen from Notre Dame here in the first half, except the foul situation leaves you with that uneasy feeling in your stomach.
Everybody in the Valley, Gary, as we watch this foul shot here from Mel Bowman, everybody in the Valley interested in Lehigh basketball tomorrow night against Temple. And one of Cheney's rules is with 2 fouls, sit down.
That's it. You're only allowed 2.5, and he'll put you on the bench. Of course, that's part of our quadruple header tomorrow night. We'll have that ball game on first on ESPN.
That's right. That is an early game, I believe, isn't it?
7 o'clock, Bob.
29-19. 10-point lead continues for Notre Dame on Green Pond.
And the Atlantic 10 got some credibility today. Rhode Island beat Missouri today in the opening round.
Back outside, Karen O'Connor missed it. Headings wants to really motor and goes down to the wing. The drive to the hoop. She bit too hard off of the rim. Headings in the paint. Changes hands, shoots and scores. And Headings has 5 points and now in at 29-21. 6 minutes to go in the half. Mazza gets through the crowd. What a move.
Beautiful move. She went left-handed. She just knifed her way between two people and laid it up left-handed.
31-21. Headings looks to Aud. Aud back outside. And around it goes. Here's the rebound. Again, very quickly, O'Connor in the dribble. Left hands it up, comes off the rim. Rebound, Colton. 33-21.
Everybody really contributing here to this good first half by Notre Dame. They're up by 12.
Gary, you like guards that have a lot of speed, and I'll tell you, they're showing it right now. O'Connor and Colton.
I like her
clear
moxie,
out.
too.
Yeah. Well, Headings come back out of the low post area.
Good play.
The steal. Anticipation, the bounce pass, the layup, missed, the rebound, Colton, and Colton is fouled. Gets it across the nose.
I think it's going to be on Dorman. It is on Dorman, her second. It'll be a 2-shot foul. Good play by Monica Hudak, Bob. She came up and made the good defensive play, got it up the floor, and then the foul.
Okay, there's the score. We'll take time out and be right back to Panther Valley High School.
For over 50 years, Walter's Pharmacy, predictable personal service you've come to expect. A complete line of Gold Line and Hudson vitamins, brand name and generic healthcare products, and compounded prescriptions. Walter's Pharmacy has free delivery and parking, accepts most major prescription plans and MasterCard and Visa, and offers a senior citizens discount. Look for Walters in the Donnelly directory. Walter's Pharmacy, making life easier through genuine care since 1937.
The 1988 Southwind by Fleetwood. It's now on display at Roll Along Travelers. The Southwind has new aerodynamic styling, integrated mufflers, rear cap, and exterior graphics and color themes. The windshield has a 15% larger viewer area. There's a larger single-engine access door, a crowned roof, increased storage torque windows, and a kitchen, bath, and bedroom. Mere words can't describe it, but you can see it for yourself at Roll Along Travelers, MacArthur Road, Whitehall. The 1988 Southwind, it's close to home.
This is TV4, Twin County Television, serving the Lehigh Valley.
And welcome back to championship basketball on the way to a state title for some of these teams. And we'd like to mention that the golf season has started. Gary, it's amazing how they've been playing the Bethlehem Municipal already.
Well, as much as I love these games, it is keeping me off the golf course.
Well, we'll have a desert scramble for you. Oh, there we are. A unique international competition putting Jack Nicklaus and Lee Trevino against foreign challenger Greg Norman. And a fellow by the name of Ian Woosman. That's a new one for me.
He's one of the great golfers of Europe.
Okay. Monday, April 25th from Cochise Golf Course at Desert Mountain in Scottsdale, Arizona. 4 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. And we'll have it for you at a pay-per-view price of $12.95. Give us a call, Twin County Cable.
One of the great golfers of Shakespeare Road.
I'm quite a chipper. Colton. Chris Colton very quietly has picked up 7 points. In and out, rebound, and another foul. And Mazza will get 2 shots to foul on Mel Bowman, number 2 on Mel. So Lauren Mazza parks at the foul line one more time.
One reservation is that there's still 5:01 to go in this quarter, and Lauren is a tough, aggressive rebounder, and you kind of hold your breath every time that whistle blows when she has gotten a rebound or is around that ball. She is 6 for 6 from the foul line and has 16 points.
The Catasauqua win, led by Stacy Palkovich's last second basket. The story in the morning call today, they gave Hank Slider a lot of ink. I wonder if Hank helps Lauren out at all.
Between all the time we give him and all the time the morning call gives him, he's like a Ford commercial, about $100,000 a minute.
Here we go. Liberta gone.
Nice end-to-end move by Liberta.
38-21.
I know her father, Dr. Liberta, is in the stands here tonight.
Will I need him?
That's why he's here. Pick up a little extra money.
That ball is passed out of bounds. He plays golf, doesn't he?
Yes, I think. Everybody plays golf.
Well, whoa. Turnover there.
That was a real walk. About 3 or 4 steps.
Yeah, now Sean Spidell, number 30 in the lineup for the Wildcats. And also Renee Lego.
Oh, what hustle.
There's a steal. Colton from the left side.
She just simply out-hustled the Wildcats on that occasion. She went and got the ball, and they didn't.
And she's now chasing all over the place, trying to get Lego to the ball. There's a steal by Mazza. Out to Colton, down the middle, comes to the side, fires it up, doesn't go, but a foul, and Colton will get 2 shots. The Crusaders are running wild.
They are forcing the Wildcats into all kinds of errors. And then they force them to commit the fouls by taking the ball right at them. What a play by Colton. Just great hustle.
Okay, and Colton now on the next sequence at the line. There's Chris. Her day, St. Patrick's Day. Chris with a K. Boom. 41-21. 3:40 and counting. Now Headings back in there. Wings it across. Lost in the paint. Up and off the rim. Rebound, Nicole Liberta.
Great block out that time by the Notre Dame defense. There was nothing but gold shirts there. That ball could have dropped right down in the middle of them on the floor, and they still would have gotten the rebound.
All the way across. Now down low. Back outside. Inside. What ball movement. Lauren Mazza with the assist from Karen O'Connor. 43-21.
Boy, they are much quicker, Bob.
Boy, I'll tell you. They're chasing all over the place. Mazza can't get out fast enough on Missy Dorman, and Missy has 10 points and a foul underneath. Then the basket will count.
That was a good play by Headings. She just simply started down the court and then stepped right back up the court, got the ball, and got fouled by Liberta. Take another look. First of all, you'll see the shot by Dorman. And then watch Headings.
Right there, headed down.
Headings just comes right back and catches it. She's fouled and puts it up and in. That's a great shot.
And we're back to the line, and that's in and out. Rebound to the Wildcats, stripped away. Comes out to Headings and almost lost. Now over to Dorman. In the paint to Headings. She drives and scores, and it's fouled.
Her third.
Might be on Mazza. I think it is. Tapped her on the head, says the official, and number 3 on Lauren Mazza. Marlene Witkowski on the bench with 3. And
take another look, Bob. I don't really think there's a foul in this play. She didn't hit her at all.
Well, she might have swiped her from our angle. We couldn't really see it. The shot is missed. And let's see if Notre Dame now might slow down their tempo a little bit.
Well, I would have gotten her out of there.
Yeah.
I know Marge wanted to get her out of there, and the horn didn't go off. You certainly don't want to foul now in this situation.
Way outside, the shot hit the rim. Rebound to Headings. So Mazza's got to watch herself now on defense. Here comes Heading right at her into the paint. The ball spills out, and a possession light will give it back to Notre Dame. And now Mazza will go to the bench with 2:07 remaining in the half. Into the ball game, number 24, Mary Beth Beddix for Notre Dame.
She's a 5'3" freshman. So they've got 2 minutes and 7 seconds now and a 16-point lead. So let's see if these girls can hang on to that. They really don't have to do much scoring as long as they keep the ball out of the hands of the Wildcats.
Okay, Beddix on one side, Hudak on the far side, going down in the low corner area. Colton. And Hudak shoots, missed it. Rebound. Beddix had a hand on it, lost it, and here comes Headings with the dribble. 43-27. Down to the baseline, and a good layup there by Mel Bowman. On the dribble now, O'Connor brings it back out to the middle. They'll take some time off the clock. 1:25 and counting.
I think Marge really would like to just simply go to a freeze pattern here.
Well, they're staying in that 2-1-2 zone, Gary, so they might as well. Notre Dame working it around the outside. Colton faked the shot, passed it off, bounced outside.
They don't have to shoot.
Good shot. Colton has it fall off the rim and a foul underneath. That should be on Hudak. Second, it's on Liberta, I believe.
It is on Liberta.
On Liberta.
Her second.
And we'll walk to the line for a 1-and-1. And now here's where the fouls again can start to add up for you. At the line will be Mel Bowman. No time will go off the clock. Has a chance to get back 2 points.
Bowman has 6. She's 2 for 2 from the foul line.
She can cut into that big lead. She can get it back to 11. Doesn't do it. Headings rebounds, however. From the outside, Missy Dorman.
She's been hot. She has 12.
43-31.
Notre Dame had a 20-point lead at one time. It's now down to 12.
And again, the Halifax student body comes alive across the way.
They want to make hay, Bob, as they say, but
3-on-2, baseline shot off the glass, air ball. And the foul. Going Heading.
That's her third. I'll tell you, I don't know whether we have another look at this one, but I don't particularly believe this call either. Could be one of those nights with the officiating.
Back in the lineup is Renee Lego, and Heading sits down.
I'll tell you, Bob, I watched the other official, and he was going to call a foul on Notre Dame. So we have seen some strange officiating this past week.
Chris Houghton at the line. Missed it and goes for the rebound, but doesn't get it. The ball tied up, and it'll go back to Halifax. 24 seconds remaining in the half. Into the paint. Good drive, and the ball off the sneaker. Picked up, and a good block. What a hustle by Karen O'Connor.
Not too often you see a 5-footer block a shot, but she met the ball at the perfect moment. They're going to put Headings back in for a little offense, Bob.
They're in for a 3-point shot.
They're going to run a play, and I'm sure the ball's going to come back to her.
They're going to come way outside. It's back to Headings. She sets up for the 3, overshoots it. That didn't take long. Very quickly, here comes Notre Dame. Off the glass, this shot. And that will use up the time here in the first half. And the Notre Dame Crusaders of Green Pond are leading 43-31. We'll take time out, come back and look at the scoring totals. Stay with us.
Attention truckers, if you're tired of driving for weeks at a time, making your own repairs, sleeping in dirty trucks, Roadway Express, a leader in the transportation industry, is now taking applications for full and part-time line haul drivers. Here are 6 reasons why you should choose Roadway. Union scale and benefits, modern, well-maintained equipment, more time to spend with your family, weekly paycheck, modern hotels between trips, no bothersome scheduling details. If you're over 23 years old and have a valid trucking license, call Roadway Express today at 1-800-433-WORK.
Yeah, I know. We have viewers here that pay our way here from Twin County Cable. They want to be on TV. Okay, Gary, halftime 43-31, but Notre Dame with 2 girls in foul trouble.
Yes, they do, and I hope it's not a bad omen. Let's take a look at the individual statistics, Bob, and you'll see that Notre Dame is getting good points out of Mazza. With her 19, Wildcats got her 1,000, but then she picked up early foul trouble as she has 3, and she sat down for the entire second quarter and sat down for about 3.5 minutes of the first quarter. Mazza then went to the bench with about 4 minutes to go in the second period, and she has 3 personal fouls. So it's a good thing at this point that Notre Dame has the lead that they have. Colton did do a good job, as everybody else did, but they're not the same ball club with Mazza and Wildkowski on the bench. Dorman's done a good job. Headings has done a nice job, but Headings has 3 personal fouls. Let's look at the team statistics. You'll see how Notre Dame got their lead. They got it by creating turnovers by Halifax. Halifax has had 11 turnovers, Notre Dame only 4. Notre Dame out rebounding Halifax, but they have come back and they have gotten themselves back to a position where they can win this basketball game. And Notre Dame certainly may have had them in a position where they couldn't win the game, as they had been up by 20 points. But Notre Dame, with their starting unit in there, Bob, and as long as they can stay out there and not sit on the bench, they find themselves in pretty good shape right now as they lead this first half 43-31.
Okay, we'll be back with all the second half action, and you can watch this game later on. Okay, we'll be back.
Start right. Make Whitehall Auto Parts the most important stop for your car. We're a major supplier of foreign and domestic auto and light truck parts and have one of the largest inventories in the Lehigh Valley. We also provide machine shop services equipped for complete engine rebuilding. We stand behind our products. Make your stop at Whitehall Auto Parts, 2741 MacArthur Road, Whitehall. Open weekdays 8 to 9, Saturday 8 to 4, and Sunday 9 to 4. Or phone 437-4604.
Attention homeowners, if you need money for any reason at all, the money store is the place to go. We're where you are, offering fixed rates, second mortgage loans, as low as today's prime rate of 8.5%. Phone the money store toll-free. One-call approval of qualified homeowners. Be sure to ask about the money store sponsored MasterCard. No annual fee for the first year. Dial 1-800-221-9000.
Okay, we are back, and this game, as I was about to say at halftime, can be seen again tomorrow at 5:30 on Twin County Sports 4.
What Bob really was about to say is that you could watch it tonight at 10 o'clock, and he realized that that wouldn't have made much sense since you're already watching it.
The reason for that was the young ladies behind us from the Notre Dame contingent here are our subscribers on Twin County Cable, and they want to know if they run home, could they watch this game tonight, which is Thursday night, St. Patrick's Day night. And I said yes.
And I told them that if they run home, they'll be too tired to watch it. They should take a car.
That's the easiest and safest way. We're ready to go.
43-31, Notre Dame back in there with their starters. So that means O'Connor and Colton and Liberta and Wildkowski and Mazza.
Okay, and I'm sure that Marge Grube had a chat, and we get a 3-second call. First of the year, maybe second. All right, maybe third.
I had a ball game this week, and it might have been a game where I was working with Dick, where they had a 3-second call at both ends of the floor simultaneously up and down. One time down, one time up.
That's certainly an oddity. The long shot is missed, the rebound, and a block, and a little bit of the holding of the breath as a hand came over the top, but got the basketball, and there they are, the Halifax cheering section.
Marge Grube will watch this game and watch the clock.
The block. Okay, here we go. Colton takes it inside. Fires it up and banks it in. How'd that one go?
That was even blocked on the way up.
Yeah.
And she just simply muscled the ball up onto the backboard.
Notre Dame pressure. We'll set Halifax. 22 is Janice Headings. 15 is Missy Dorman. Good first half scoring from Missy. Headings, their top scorer, I guess if you can call her was held to 9 points in the first half.
Well, she had 11, Bob.
Excuse me.
So they didn't hold her much at all.
Center more than 11. Here come the Crusaders. To the wing, right up, and it doesn't go. Rebound, Colton, and Colton is fouled by Dorman, number 3, on Missy Dorman. Gary, across from us, the Daniel Boone section of the gym marked off, and there are a lot of blue shirts. I think every parent of the player, I guess, was given a blue sweatshirt to wear, or maybe they have a club, because they're all here, all the members.
Well, I like your story, except I doubt if they were given anything. I'm sure that they bought them. You know how taxes are in school districts.
Yeah, but it's Daniel Boone. That's a wealthy district. Colton, 46-31. No, I guess they did buy them.
The rebounding with these girls in there, of course, is critical to Notre Dame running. And they have gotten their fast break back in gear because of the rebounding. And now here's a good steal by Colton.
And a lot of it because of Chris Colton. With 2 of the players out of the ball game, Chris really took over, has been scoring, has been all over the court on defense, playing a great ball game. And now at that time, no scramble as the rebound taken down by the Wildcats, and the Notre Dame defense just backed off a little bit. And again, Mazza simply put her hands straight up in the air, and that shot up and in, and it is 46-33.
Mel Bowman with the field goal. She has 8.
Third quarter action. Aaron O'Connor, Chris Colton in the paint, Lauren Mazza. First field goal in the second half.
Lauren knows when she has perfect inside position so that she can make that move as soon as she catches the ball. And that's exactly what she did.
48-33. Out to Headings. She's looking inside. Passes to the open player, and that's 2 for Missy Dorman.
That was odd, Bob. 25.
Rebecca Odd, 25. Again, Colton from down court. Well, the Halifax student body is doing all it can do to try and get the team back in this ball game. That shot comes down, and on the go is Trisha Laudenslager, and Trisha crashes. But a foul is called on Colton for blocking.
Her first, team's first.
We'll see this again as Laudenslager never stopped going in full gear.
That was a real foul.
Oh, yeah. So Tricia at the foul line. Doesn't waste any time, but missed the shot.
Gives a lot of effort in a foul shot. She really has to slingshot this ball up there.
5:01 here in the third quarter. That doesn't make it. Notre Dame basketball. Connor, Colton, Liberta, Witkowski, and Mazza. Liberta has been kept away from the ball for quite a while. Now she gets it, takes a look, wanting to take a 3 into the paint. Here's Mazza. Rolls off the side, but Lauren is fouled, and we'll get 2 shots.
Going on, her second, team's second of the second half.
Gary, that would have to be the play of the night, I think. Work 2 or 3 passes outside. Set Lauren right there in the paint about 10 feet away and get her the ball. There's no contest once she gets it.
Witkowski, a pretty good shooter out of the corner, too, so where they do double up on Lauren, she can drop the ball off to Witkowski for a push shot out of the corner.
First miss for Lauren from the foul line. Makes the second. 49-35.
She has 22.
And a 1-and-1. Now the bounce pass, and that comes up short. And the rebound down to Notre Dame. Thrown away across the way into the Wildcats bench. Marge Gould very intent over on the bench for the Crusaders. There's a sweep, and inside, there she goes.
Headings.
Headings with the field goal. 49-37.
In case you missed it, our boys got kind of wiped out last night as we're down to only one boys team, and that's Wilson. They're playing tonight at Nanticoke against Western.
Oh, the lob to Witkowski.
Bangor got beat last night at Liberty, 58-55, and from what I read, they didn't play a real good game. And as Bill Pencil said, when he looks back on this season, that's a game he's going to forget.
Ard and Laudenschlager now playing cat. Back to Ard. She looks, shoots, and missed the shot. And Missy Thorman might have gotten away with her fourth foul right there.
I think she did.
51-37, 3:35 and counting. Third quarter. On the rebound again is Bowman. Gary, this will be a bit unusual for you and I tonight here at Panther Valley. Since we're doing the early ball game, we will fold up the tent and get out of here after this one's over.
One game just seems like a night off.
Yeah, rest up for tomorrow.
We got a triple header tomorrow for you, coming from Reading. Caddy, Central, Whitehall girls in that order.
Quick pass into Mazza, gets off of Lauren's fingers. We're inside the 3-minute mark as Headings drives, passes off, and the drive and a foul, and that is on.
Witkowski.
Well, wait a minute. Is it? It's on.
No, it's on Mazza.
Mazza, number 4, and Lauren. 2:52 to go in the third quarter.
She's going to have to come out of the ball game. Coming in will be Hudak.
A big loss for the Crusaders at the moment.
Halifax is hanging around the 14-12 number. They have not let this ball game get away from them.
Mel Bowman in the net. 51-38. Gary, we get shaky when it gets inside 10.
I get shaky when I see two top players in serious foul trouble.
All goes back to the Wildcats across the way on the bench in the far end. Tony Corey sitting there a bit concerned. Well, Black comes outside. Again, they go to the bread and butter man. Headings down, the ball comes out, and on the go is Colton. Gets the rebound, looks, goes over the top again, and a foul on Colton. Number 2 is Chris.
Well, she gave it a great effort. She went and got the basketball, but it looked like she was not going to. Then she went and got a rebound on a missed shot, and then she tried to get a rebound on her next missed shot and commits the foul. Good hustle by Colton, but she ends up with a foul.
And here's the second. Okay, we'll take time out and be right back.
Got spring fever? We've got the cure. For a limited time at Lehigh Valley Honda, you can get an 88 Honda at just 1.9% APR financing for 4 years, or up to $2,500 cash back. We've got all the hottest models to make Honda one of the top 10 selling cars in '87 and #1 in owner loyalty. Now you can get an 88 Honda for just 1.9% APR financing for 4 years, or up to $2,500 cash back. Honda is the simple cure for the common car. Lehigh Valley Honda, Lehigh Street Auto Mile, Allentown.
You going to work already?
It's 7 o'clock.
It's been a rough week. I'm not going to be a resident forever, you know.
You'll always work like one.
Hey, he likes little kids. And someday there's going to be more money.
And we won't know what to do with it.
Right. Maybe it's time we get some advice.
The willingness to work a little harder. That's pride in performance. Some people build their lives on it. We built a bank on it. Northeastern Bank.
This is TV4, Twin County Television, serving the Lehigh Valley from Television Hill.
Bob Garris and Gary Laubach here at Panther Valley High School, up near Lansford or Nesquehoning, and tomorrow we'll be back home in Reading for a triple header, our first ball game, and these will be 3 girls basketball games, a double-A game, Caddy and Kennett Square, Central Catholic Wildcats and Manheim Township, Whitehall and Wissahickon. Thank you very much, Julie.
If our local teams win those last 2, they will meet one another in the Eastern Final and thus guarantee us a trip to Hershey.
Would you like to read that, Karen?
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Our viewers know how to read.
Notre Dame basketball on the turnover. Don't forget the Lark Classic coming up April 7, 8, and 9. We'll be there in the Allen Phys Ed Center for that. Whoop. Oh, that's my first whoops. And the ball tied up, and the possession arrow gives it back to the Wildcats of Halifax. Gary, that's a very descriptive sound. Whoops.
It usually means trouble, though.
Well, we're getting it right out here again as Chris Colton gets foul number 3. 4th team foul. And Chris may have injured her leg. She doesn't want to get up.
Well, that's all Notre Dame needs. They've got people in foul trouble, and Colton has been a terror defensively and offensively, and they can ill afford to sit all these people down.
Okay, Marge Grube there and Tony Corey. Chris doesn't want to move too much. He might be worried about an ankle. And that's what it is.
And it looks like it's really not all that serious.
Yeah. Maybe more frightened than anything, Gary. Marge working on the ankle. And Chris will get up, walk it off.
Now they have to take her out of the ball game, Bob, or else get a charged timeout.
Coming into the lineup will be Mary Beth Beddix for Notre Dame, and the eyes of the world are upon us here. Boy, that should give you some pretty good shots. Bruce Barati is here from the Express, and again, our thanks to the Express and the sports department for getting the notations in there concerning our unbelievable coverage of high school basketball here during the playoffs. We've been around.
50th game, I believe, tonight.
Last game tomorrow night will be our 50th basketball up until this point. And a foul. Number 4 on Witkowski, and we have 1 minute and 51 remaining in the third quarter. Mazzo on the bench with 4, and Witkowski on the floor with 4.
This could be one of those games with Notre Dame just hanging on for dear life at the end. Bowman at the line. She's 3 for 5, has 9 points. And it looks like Marge may be keeping Witkowski in there.
And Bowman, converting this next foul, can cut down the margin to 11 points. There it is. It's 51-40. And now Colton will come back into the lineup. And who will sit?
Witkowski.
Witkowski will sit. Jeff Thatcher from Northampton Community College over in the corner doing some scouting here tonight. And here comes Colton on the dribble. Appears to be all right. Has the ball stolen away by Mel Bowman.
Good hustle.
Stolen by Colton.
She's all over the place.
She is a little scrapper.
She's limping just a little bit.
Outside to Karen O'Connor to Colton. Hudak staying in the high post position as the Crusaders using some clock. Colton to the wing. Drive to the baseline. And that shot up and a foul.
Good play by Colton.
Foul on Mel Bowman. 3 on Mel. Well, check it. It is on Trish Laudenschlager, her first. Okay, I stand corrected.
Big foul shots here now for Notre Dame.
Miss by Chris.
She is 3 for 8 from the line.
That doesn't go. 3 for 9 for Chris.
They can get the lead inside of 10.
And then you start getting edgy. There's a shot from the side. Comes up short. Rebound. It comes out to Laudenschlager. Shot up and in by Headings. The Wildcats are back. Oh, a good block. And it was back to Notre Dame. 38 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Notre Dame again would like to just run the clock out here in this quarter.
Hudak with the ball. In the paint to Colton. She drives off the glass. Doesn't go. Saved underneath. Back outside. O'Connor takes it on the dribble.
Colton may have gotten away with a walk there, Bob.
Colton gets it back. Hudak looks for help. Goes to Colton. 15 seconds. Can't take the baseline. Back to Hudak and back to O'Connor. 8 seconds. Colton with the look. O'Connor drives, gets a screen over to Colton. Through the legs. And no shot. So it's 51-42. 3 quarters going by, and this playoff basketball game will be back. Looking for the finest and choice seafood, prime steaks, and weekend specialty prime rib? Then look no further than the Dockside Inn, Howardtown Road in North Catasauqua. With over 30 years' experience, owners George and Althea have created a restaurant which features quality lunches for as low as $2.50 and dinners starting at $6.50. Enjoy your favorite cocktails in the relaxed atmosphere of the Dockside Inn. Banquet facilities are available and reservations are accepted. So pull into port and drop anchor at the Dockside Inn or in Howardtown Road in North Catasauqua.
If you think all low-fat milk is thin and watery, take a bite of light. Get the rich taste. And all the protein of whole milk. Without all the fat. Take a bite of light from Lehigh Valley Farms.
Yeah, welcome back to Panther Valley High School, and this is the audiovisual department. We're using their room here, and we're getting these special effects, and we'll even get a look at Rick Gehove. He turned. There he is.
That's really our truck.
It's really our van.
That's Control Central, Bob.
It is. This is it. This is how it's all done.
Push a button, Rick. Push a button.
Push a button, Rick. Boom. And there's
Julie and Jennifer.
And Jennifer. And Jennifer's leaving us. Bye, Jennifer.
Where does Julie do all the misspellings? Let's just pan down a little bit. There it is.
There it is.
That machine has a brain of its own.
Guided by Julie's brain.
More than we can say for the announcers.
I think that was very unique and unusual and exciting. 8 minutes to go.
2 out of 3 is not bad.
51-42, Crusaders in a bit of trouble. Lauren Mazza back in the ball game, has 4. Very quickly to go to Lauren, scoops it up, gets a rebound, and is fouled. That didn't take long.
4th foul on Headings. I like what Marge Groove did, though, Bob. She brought Mazza back in, but she didn't bring Witkowski in. What she's going to do is let Lauren play, I think, as long as she can. If she happens to foul out, come back with Witkowski and hope the 2 of them can give her 8 minutes.
And Lauren comes up short on that foul shot. Second miss of the night for Lauren.
You can rest assured, though, if the Wildcats come back and get close in this ballgame, they'll both be in there.
And gets the second at 52-42. Well, young fans, Gary.
I'm not used to being amongst the people here. They're screaming in our ear behind it.
Slager on the dribble. Goes inside to Headings down low. That's two. Good ball movement that time. Mel Bowman laid it in, and it's 52-44, down 8. And a steal. Good block there, but they get it back. And Headings has it, forces it up. And the intimidation of Mazza there saved it. Colton going right to the hoop. Passes down low. And the shot is missed. Colton goes for it, spills out.
Good hustle.
Hunter dives. And it will go back to the Wildcats on the possession rule.
Notre Dame is giving it their all. Great hustle by Colton, great hustle by O'Connor, and great hustle by Liberta.
And Mark Krug signaling out her defense. And it is a 3-2 chasing zone out front. Down to the baseline, back outside to reach for it, no steal. Headings inside very quickly. Good move, and a field goal for Mel Bowman. 52-46.
She has 15.
And that ball blocked away. Stolen away by Dorman. Down low. If it goes, field goal by Mel Bowman, and she's fouled. And Notre Dame calls timeout with 6:35 to go. We'll be back.
Hi, fans. Because I work in TV, you might think I don't like to watch TV a lot. Actually, I love TV. It's just I haven't found a program guide I really like until now. I've just discovered TV hosts, and I think it's great. Because I have cable TV, it's even better. Why, it has all the listings you need, and I especially like the sports information. Tell you what, give this number a call and find out how you can get TV host. It scores with me.
Oh, hello. I'm Uncle Bob, and like you, I enjoy the finer things in life. A good book, a fine wine, and professional wrestling. And now you can have the opportunity to win a trip for two to WrestleMania. Yes, you'll be able to go with me via limo down to Trump Plaza in Atlantic City. This is all courtesy, of course, of Q100 Radio and Twin County Cable Television. March the 27th is the date. And for more details, we suggest that you listen to Q100 Radio. Thank you.
And we are back here, and we will try to get in and listen to Marge Grube, see what she had to say to the young ladies over there. So we'll listen. All right, and here again is a steal. And watch this conversion. A good pass down inside. There is the shot and the foul. And we'll be back at the foul line now. A timeout. The timeout has been used up. It's 52-48, 6:35 to go. And Mel Bowman has come roaring back here in the second half for the Wildcats of Halifax.
Bob, the foul trouble has completely taken Notre Dame out of their game. And they have been in foul trouble since the first period.
And let's see how the Crusaders adjust. And Colton and Beddix on the outside. And Nicole Liberta. And now a foul is called.
It's on odd.
Number
5 on
3.
the team. It'll be a 1-and-1.
And at the line is Lauren Mazza. Again. Barry Witkowski is back in the lineup. Lauren comes up short on the 1-and-1. And those missed foul shots are going to show up against the Crusaders, and that's for sure.
They are 12 for 21.
Notre Dame in the zone. Headings tries to crash through and is tied up, and the ball will go back now to Notre Dame. 6:03, and as he looks quickly at the Wildcat coach, And a pushing foul, and that's on Missy Dorman, number 4 on Dorman. So now Headings and Dorman for Halifax each have 4 fouls.
That's not a good foul for Dorman. Absolutely no reason to be leaning on Colton coming up the floor. And yet that's exactly what she was doing, and the official forced to call that.
6 minutes to go, and look at Chris Colton. Gets it.
And Notre Dame needed something to get off of that 52.
53-48. And into the lineup comes Karen O'Connor. Had a breather, and that will sit down Mary Beth Bennett.
All the original starters are in there now, and let's hope they can stay in there.
Barry, we always ask the coaches about getting the microphone into their huddles during timeouts, and it was interesting talking to the Halifax coach. He said, "Oh, it's okay." He says, "I haven't said a swear word in 2 years." Thought that was unusual.
And he said it with pride, and I congratulate him.
That's right. I wonder if Josh is listening.
Josh couldn't make that claim.
Field goal Heading, 54-50. And Colton on the dribble. About a 360 that time.
Headings has 4 fouls, too, so she has to be careful for Halifax.
Through the baseline with Koski. Gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. 56-50.
Notre Dame girls do not want to be denied a trip to the Eastern semifinals.
And Colton that time out over the basketball. Hayes gives it to Laudenslager. Down low, here's the bread and butter girl here in the second half is Bowman. Headings gets through, missed a shot, rebounds and gets the shot.
Everybody out there is in foul trouble. There's not too much you can do except hope that they miss.
56-52. And O'Connor. To Liberta, to O'Connor. To Colton. Over to Liberta. Shot with Koski. No. .420 remaining. All picked up inside by Bowman. Headings wants to drive. Goes to Bowman underneath. 2. 56-54.
Perfect pass from Bowman. From Headings, I mean.
Colton tried to save. Almost got her in our lap here. But it goes over to Halifax. They can tie it right here. Shot by Bowman. Missed. Rebound. Up and missed. And we get a whistle.
They called it on Liberta.
I'll tell you, those students across the way have to be given a lot of credit. They've been standing all game. They've been cheering all game, even when their team was down by about 18 or 19 points. So we're going for a tie here should these 2 fouls be converted. And the first one is missed. Won't get the second.
This place is a packed house, Bob, and there are people jammed in the lobby trying to get in there.
Well, we'll give them room. Another 4 minutes. O'Connor into Mazza. Lauren goes in the paint. The ball spills out. Rebound up and in. Witkowski gets it off the glass.
Big basket by Witkowski.
58-54. And the ball tied up, but the ball will go back to the Wildcats. There's a look at Marge and the assistant coaches. 3:17 on the clock.
In regulation.
Oh, we've had some overtimes, haven't we? Here comes Headings, takes a drive, goes after Mazza, pulls up short, banks it in. 58-56.
She has 21.
Good pass to Mazza, left side. 2.
Great play by Colton.
I'll tell you, Chris Colton has been the story of this game. This kid's been all over the place.
Mazza has 25.
Ball almost lost, now retrieved. Back outside the headings. Drives, goes to the baseline. To Bowman, missed the shot, and the rebound to Liberta. Big rebound.
Bowman got away with a walk.
60 to 56, Notre Dame, 2:30 and counting. Trying to play a little catch. You're going kind of four corners, Gary. I think they're moving it out. Into Mazza. Up and rebounds a shot. Has it blocked away. And it is Notre Dame basketball. 2:12 to go. Timeout, Halifax. All right, it is 60 to 56, Notre Dame, and a timeout here at Hampton Valley High School. We'll be back.
The former world heavyweight champion returns to the ring to recapture the title he once held with awesome power. But 10 years later, can these same fists stop Dwight Muhammad Qawi, a two-time world champion known as the Camden Buzzsaw? Find out March 19th, Foreman versus Qawi. Also Michael Nunn, Orland Norris, and Bert Cooper defend their NABF titles.
Is the average person used to clean up that waxy yellow buildup? Yes, industrial strength Jolly Joe Timmer Show. 1 hour is guaranteed to last you an entire week. There's polkas, chadashes, and waltzes, plus many surprises. Every week's a different adventure.
And it's gentle on my hands, too.
Industrial Strength Jolly Joe Timmer Show. Thursdays at 8:30, only on Twin County TV4.
Hello, my name is Pete Waldron. I'm president of the board of Dream Come True. On behalf of the board of directors, I would like to thank the people of the Lehigh Valley for their continued support. Dream Come True is a nonprofit group that fulfills dreams for terminally ill children right here in the Lehigh Valley. And without the support of the people of the Lehigh Valley and Twin County TV4, we wouldn't be able to do all the work that we do. So, in order for this to continue, we'd appreciate your support, and thank you very much for helping to make dreams come true.
The margin.
Okay, stay on her. You too. She's on a sneak too. Keep the other guys. Keep the other guys when you match up. Okay, match up when you get in here. Match up 32. You're 32, 15, and number 22. You want to stay off them? You want to play a man-to-man, but you've given me enough room to do. Don't get me. Don't get me. No, let's go. Let's go.
Well, Bob, with all of this, Notre Dame has maintained the lead as they still have a 4-point lead, and they do have the basketball. Large is going to play a man-to-man the way it looks, and maybe drop back into a zone. We'll see what they do when they go down at this end. But they're looking for a big basket here.
Well, let's see. Well, I was going to say they might go for time. They didn't, and Magic underneath gets a rebound, though. Now they bring it outside. Colton is fouled, and Colton is down again.
Fouls on Laudenslider. Their second.
That was a foul, Gary.
Well, sometimes you're going to make them worth your while. Foul shots extremely important. Chris, 5 for 11. She has 15 points, and she has worked very, very hard in this basketball game.
Big foul. Made the last three.
As good as Witkowski and Mazza are, and they certainly are excellent players, no one has been more valuable tonight to this ball club than that young lady right there.
Gets 4 in a row from the line. 62-56. Tony Corey looked up the clock, took a big sigh.
Oh, that's offensive.
No call. Witkowski has the ball, goes over to Mazza. 150 and counting. Notre Dame now can take the air out of the ball just a little bit. And a little catch. It's Colton now looking for help. Goes to Liberta, looking for help. To Witkowski. And a foul. Witkowski will be at the line. Fouled by Mel Bowman. Her fourth.
Her second.
Well, that's half of it. We'll compromise.
All right. Give her 3.
All right.
1 and 1, I believe, is what they're going to give with Koski, yes.
Marlene got the 1,000 points tonight. Missed that. Mazza rebound. Big rebound for Lauren Mazza.
Great follow-up shot by Lauren Mazza.
And down into the paint very quickly. The rebound is missed. 2 shots there and a scramble, and the possession arrow will give the ball to Notre Dame. 117 and counting.
I have seen better officiated ball games than this one, Bob, and it has been both ways.
It's been consistent both ways.
That's right.
Crusaders airing the ball. O'Connor, Liberta. To Mazza. Drives and a foul, and Mazza will have 2 shots.
And here was another one of the calls, and I don't know whether we have a look at it, but that looked like a pretty good block from our vantage point.
2 shots.
You almost get the feeling that most of the night, the guys in the black and white have been anticipating calls as opposed to waiting for them to occur.
Lauren Mazza. Well, we'll see it. She goes to the, well, might have been across the arm, guy.
As I said often before, Bob, it really makes you appreciate the District 11 officials.
66-56, 50 seconds to go right there. And very quickly heading scores and time. Oh, about to call timeout. No timeout. Down to 40. Crusaders trying to hang on. Double team, triple team. Ball comes out to Colton, and Colton is, wow. I guess she wasn't fouled. 25. And a foul. Witkowski will get 2 shots. Mel Bowman has 4. Into the lineup is Renee Lego. Replaces Laudenschlager with 23 seconds to play. And 2 foul shots here.
Could just about do it. It might have already been done anyway.
Marlene dropped that one in over the 1,000. Got the roses. Got the hug from Dad. A big ball game here, although Marlene certainly did not want to get the foul into the foul situation. But she got the line now. Gets both of them with 23 seconds to go. That should do it. Out pass, they let them shoot. Field goal for Bowman. And we have 10 seconds to go. Then Liberta is fouled. Missy Dorman exits with 7 seconds.
She'll leave with 12 points.
And Notre Dame will be playing somewhere Saturday night.
Against the winner, we believe, of Monley area and Lourdes.
We could get to Pottsville. Yeah, okay. Rebound, Mazza. Rebound, Mazza. Yes. Well, Notre Dame advances here at Panther Valley High School. 70-60 over the Halifax Wildcats. And there the kids hugging and squeezing. Tony Corey in the picture. Marge Grube in the background, patting the heads there, the assistant coaches. And I tell you, about 2.5 minutes ago, Gary Laubach, it wasn't as easy as it looks now with a 10-point victory. And Gary's about ready with the scoring, and very quickly we'll be around tomorrow night with a triple header for you on Twin County Sports 4. And we'll begin it at 9, at 10:30, at 12. Triple header basketball girls variety. Gary?
All right, Bob Garris. For Halifax, a lot of people have put some impressive numbers on the board tonight in this ball game. Halifax had 12 out of Dorman, 4 out of Aud, 21 for Bowman, and 23 from Headings. The 60 Halifax points on 26 field goals, 1 3-pointer. They were 7 for 15 from the foul line. Halifax finishes their season 20-9. For Notre Dame, as they will now move into the Eastern semifinals, their scoring went like this. O'Connor had 2, 17 for Colton, 4 for Liberta, 18 for Witkowski, and 29 for Lauren Mazza. Our congratulations to Witkowski as she hit her 1,000 points tonight, but I thought Chris Colton just played an absolutely great game. As Witkowski got in foul trouble, Mazza got into foul trouble, and with that, it was Colton that kind of had to hold the team together.